All right, guys, it's Angelo Christian with another great edition of Real Estate Insider, and today we're going to be talking about cosigner loans, and I'm going to explain to you why exactly we're going to be talking about this today. So we get thousands of calls, every single month about people, they're trying to apply to get pre-approved to purchase a home, and one of the things that we keep seeing in the U.S. economy right now is that house prices are rising, but wages aren't, and people are kind of strapped on how much they can actually qualify for to be able to buy a house. Give an example, a lot of people, they're paying an exorbitant amount for rent right now, $1,500, $2,000 a month to be able to rent an apartment or a house. But then when it comes to qualifying for a home, they look at the debt-to-income ratio, and if someone's earning an average wage of $50,000 per year, they can only typically qualify for about a $160,000 home. And let's face it, guys, right now in the U.S., it's very hard to find a house if you're making $50 grand a year for $160,000. The average price of a home right now is at least $200,000 and climbing. In most areas, it's $300,000, and you still can't even get a decent home. So there is an opportunity that we offer in the marketplace that we specialize in called a cosigner option. And it's not a co-borrower, so we're going to be comparing the difference between a cosigner and a co-borrower, and you might be able to use this opportunity to literally boost your purchasing power so you can actually qualify for more house. So we're going to break down the different options with loan programs for USDA, FHA, VA, conventional, and how you can actually utilize a cosigner to be able to help you to buy the house that you want. And the good news is, if you're the cosigner out there watching this, you don't have to be on the hook. So stay tuned and listen. I'm going to explain to you the difference between the different type of loan programs that are available for cosigners. So first thing, let's talk about what's the difference between a cosigner and a co-borrower. So a co-borrower is somebody like your spouse, for example, or let's say your parent that's actually going on the loan with you, and they're going to be occupying the home with you. That is a co-borrower. So you have the primary borrower, and then you have the co-borrower, right? Someone that's going to be actually occupying the house with you. So a cosigner is someone that's either going to be not occupying the house with you. So you have a non-occupant cosigner. That means they're not occupying the property with you. Or they could be occupying the property with you, but they're not going to be going on the title to the property, okay? So you have either occupant cosigner or a non-occupant cosigner, but they're actually not going to be going on the title with you. Now, with the cosigner and the co-borrower, both of them still go on the mortgage. Okay, it's still reported on the mortgage on their credit, and they still go on the mortgage with you as the primary applicant. But the purpose behind using a cosigner is to boost your purchasing power. I'm going to give you an example. Let's use the example again. Somebody that makes the average wage of $50,000 per year in the United States, okay? So with that income, someone can typically qualify with us typically for about a $200,000 home. So let's say you apply with us for the home, and we get you approved. You make $50,000 a year, and you get approved for a $200,000 home, okay? So you might say, well, Angelo, I live in Miami and in Broward-Dade County. I cannot find a house for $200,000. It's impossible, okay? I can't even find a townhome or a condo. So the first thing that we're going to do, if you're a first-time home buyer, you haven't owned a house in the last 3 years, is we can give you the first-time buyer tax credit, and that can boost your purchasing power by about 20 grand. So that'll take you from 200,000 to 220,000. All right. Now, if you served in the either in law enforcement, you're a government employee, then we have Homes for Heroes. That is a tax credit that will boost you another 5,000 to get you up to 225,000 to be able to buy the house. Now, you might say, well, you still are not able to find a house for 225,000, and I understand. I hear you. All right. The going rate for homes in Miami is about 300,000 starting to be able to find a decent home, and I understand. I get that. So this is where a cosigner can come into play and really help you to take you to 300 to 400,000 so you can get the house that you actually want and deserve. So if you by yourself, you can, and let's say you are you're a police, you're a law enforcement, you're a sheriff or a deputy, and you're a first-time buyer and you get approved for 225,000, and then let's say you have your father who maybe they live in Las Vegas. They're not going to be living in the home with you, but they want to co-sign and go on the loan with you. So we're going to use their income and their credit to add onto your loan to boost how much you can qualify for. Let's say that your dad, he works for a casino in Las Vegas, and he makes 40 grand a year. Then now we have your 50,000 and we have his 40,000. That's 90,000. Now you can qualify up to $400,000 home because we have his income. Okay. So he doesn't live in the house with you. He lives in Las Vegas, but he's going to co-sign, kind of like if you were getting a student loan. If any of you guys out there ever got a student loan before, like I had a whole bunch of student loans when I went to school, I had to get a co-signer. My dad had the co-sign for me. It's kind of like that, right? But, you know, they don't actually live in the house with you, but you get to use their income to boost up the purchasing amount, okay? And here's the cool thing I mentioned earlier, that the co-signer doesn't have to be on the hook for the deal, because that's a lot of times the contention that the co-signer has, that, well, like, I don't want to do it, because if you default or you get behind, it's going to screw up my credit. Hey, I get it. You know, I probably, I'd be leery about that too. If my boy asked me, hey, Angelo, Dad, would you co-sign for me? I'm like, look, man, I don't know. I don't want to screw up my credit. We need to have some, safeguards in place. So the deal is, after you close on the house, after 6 months, we can take the co-signer off the loan. All right. So after 6 months of closing, we can actually remove the co-signer off the note, and then he's free. He never goes on the title to the property. We can refinance, take the co-signer off, and then you can just stay on the property by yourself. Okay, so that's a way around that for the co-signer option. Now, with USDA loans, I want to talk about the different loan programs now. With USDA, there's a difference with the co-signer option. The co-signer has to occupy the property. Okay, with USDA, you cannot be a non-occupant co-signer. So USDA, the co-signer has to live in the house with you. So Dad being in Las Vegas isn't going to work. He actually has to live in the house with you, if you're buying a house in Miami. FHA, it's okay. It can be either occupant co-signer or non-occupant co-signer. Conventional is the same way. It can either be occupant co-signer or non-occupant co-signer. VA, the only person that can go on the loan with you is usually your spouse. Okay, or if your spouse passed away and you want to use veterans benefits, you can. You can use his benefits or her benefits if you're the spouse that received those benefits. But generally, VA loans, a co-signer is not going to even be allowed. Okay, so for FHA, you can do it, USDA, and conventional. But I just want to let you guys know out there, if you got approved, let's say you got denied by your bank, or they approved you for too little, call me, because I can help you to boost your purchasing power with a quick fix with a co-signer option, so you can get the house that you want. I know how it is, man. We get calls, thousands of calls every single month. Hey, my bank approved me for too low, or hey, I got denied because, I can't get approved for the house that I want. Well, the solution is, hey, use a cosigner, and that can help you to boost up your purchasing power. And we can give you the first-time buyer tax credit. That can even boost your purchasing power higher, okay? So that's the opportunity, and how Angelo Christian and our team, we can actually help you to get you qualified to be able to buy your home. So give us a call. You can reach us at 281-817-HOME. That's 281-817-HOME, 4663, or 832-431-6331. Or you can click on the link below, and that will actually help you to get pre-approved right away. So one of my sales team can actually help you to qualify to get you pre-approved. There's no application fee. There's no deposit to apply. There's no contract with us. We can normally get you pre-approved and get you out within 48 hours. You can click on the link or give us a call. We'd love to help you guys. That's our mission here. Our purpose here is to help people to make their life better, to help you guys to boost up your credit, help you with boosting up your income with Real Estate University. We have a Real Estate University, and you can click on the link below if you want to sign up to become a top producer lender or a realtor, or if you need help with your commercial or residential needs, click on all the links below. We want to help you to get you qualified and get you the funding that you need and you deserve to be able to buy the home that you want. That's what we do here for thousands of people every single year. I love to help people. That's our mission here. Please follow us on our Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube. We work very, very hard, endlessly, to grow our following, to educate and empower people to make their life better. We don't charge anything for this. We're not charging any fees for you watching our show. It's all free to educate you and empower you. That's what our channel, what we do with our network, is to enrich your life, to make your life better, so that way you can have the best life. If we can help you to get you the first-time buyer tax credit, Homes for Heroes if you're a government employee, get you the down payment assistance programs, the grants, whatever you need, whether you need a co-signer or whatever, we want to be able to help you to qualify so you can get what you need and you deserve in your life. So click on the link below to get signed up. Give us a call. We want to help you to get the funding, and share this with all your friends and family, guys. Thank you so much for checking out Angelo Christian with another great edition of Real Estate Insider. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.